so welcome to Foreigner in the Philippines. So somebody messaged us about can you explain us about the land, buying a land in the Philippines?
Oh God, I'll look forward to that because I am in complete confusion about that.
So we, as Terence always said, go to the source. So as what we can share and as what we know, but better if you go to the main source, which is the Register of Deeds. The registrar office or the municipal hall. Go to the department there that dealing about the land. The titling.
So why can't
the
you
assessor's
just take,
office?
Why can't you just take the word of the seller?
Because, in other words, anybody can sell the land. Let's say that, oh, I have a land here for sale, but the problem is their documents are authentic or real.
Right. So let's take it from there. We've seen a piece of land.
Yes.
And they've seen a piece of land and they want to buy it. So the seller is telling them that there's a title.
Okay.
Why is that important?
Yes, that's important. So that once the seller said there's a title, that you need to ask the photocopy on the title and go to the assessor's office in the municipality or the Register of Deeds office.
So now you're going to the source to confirm what is on the photocopy.
Yes, because there are some places in Manila that can make a land title, a piece of paper, and pretend that it's real.
You can forge anything.
Yes.
So going to the registry. We'll take all of that doubt away.
Right.
So, honey, let me ask you now. I'm the one that's confused. You know what this is all about.
Yeah.
Because you're Filipino. Now, why? So when you get to the land registry, it will either be confirmed that the title is real or it's not.
Yes.
Now, let's say that the title is confirmed as real. Now what?
And then it will stated there who is the owner, and how big is the land, right? So as far as I know, they always said that look on the land on the title. But as far as I understand now, since we're doing we got the go through on the paperwork, some says that better if it's tax declaration,
Well, what I would like to do is to show them one at a time.
Okay.
So you go to the land registry and the title is confirmed as real. So you know the land is real, you know that it's as they have stated. So now what do? Obviously that's going to make it easier, yes?
Yes, the land title. The question is how many hectares or square meter on that title, on the land title.
Right. Because
if you buy only the portion, for example, the title is 13 hectares, call it from the 13 hectares. The land title is 13 hectares, and it found out you're gonna only buy, for example, 1,000 or 2,000 square meter.
So you're only gonna buy a portion of that.
Yeah,
What's
portion.
That called?
A portion of land.
Right. What is it called?
I don't know.
You told me this morning what it was called, darling, when there are in
partition
in America
or subdivision.
In America they would call it a lot.
Yeah.
So it would be subdivided into lots.
Okay.
You had a name for it this morning.
Okay, subdivision.
What?
Subdivision.
It's called a subdivision.
That's how I understand it.
No, a subdivision is where a lot of houses are.
No,
made.
Subdivided. You subdivide the land.
Okay. There's a word. Let me assure you, whoever you're watching, there's a word for it. But it's not divided into lots. They call it something else. And it's important to know what it's called, because if you go into a store and ask for something that is, to your mind, correct.
Okay.
I went into a store and I asked for string, and they didn't know what I was talking about. Finally, I learned, you mean straw. straw.
Okay.
That's the plastic string. So,
Let me finish, okay?
okay, I'm trying.
So that's what happened, you know. So, for example, the land in the mother title is 13,000 square meter, and you only gonna buy 2,000 square meter. Put it this way, 2,000 square meter. So, what you're gonna do is you already check on the municipal and the register of deeds or the assessor's office. Then you're gonna have the surveyor. You know, the surveyor will do the survey of the 2,000 square meter, right? And then after that, you know, that's where they're gonna do the indications of the lot title and no, the lot number. You know, so for the 2,000 square meter.
All right, so we found the title. Aren't the titles separate for each lot?
No, because it's 13,000 square meter, 13,000
But you're
hectare.
only having 1,000 square meters.
Then that's where the portion that you're going to process to title to your name to the buyer, right? That's why you're gonna going through the processing of BIR, you know, the DNR, the
Honey,
DAR.
you're saying it as if I'm Filipino.
No,
You're saying it as if everybody watching is Filipino. No one that's watching, or
darling,
it's not obvious to you.
as I says, I didn't know the whole process, you know. So now,
What you do now?
not really all. So now, for example, you go to that surveyor, and once that surveyor is done and approved from wherever the regional office, then that's where you're gonna start or processing on the paperworks for the BIR. You know, gonna pay for the capital gain tax on that land that you bought. And the other thing that we found out now, you know, it's better if you buy a land that it's titled, but there's no debt involved of the owner. In other words, the husband or the wife.
Hello.
Yeah, what?
I thought that we had the title in this fictitious hypothetical sale.
Yeah, there's a title.
I thought we had a title.
For example, okay, yeah, there's a title already. The mother title. There's a title. In other words, example, so that you understand, partner understand. There's a piece of cake, the whole cake. I'll give you the cake, the one piece, the one chop of cake. Once you got the piece, the one chop of the what do you call that, pizza cake, you need to have your own title.
Well, yes, I understand that.
You know.
But you said that if there's a title, and we established in this hypothetical case, this pretend case, that there was a title.
Yes.
But now you're saying that you might find out that what you thought had a title was part of 13,000 and you're only buying 1,000.
Yes.
Well, don't say yes as if it's totally obvious to a confused foreigner.
So there's a 13,000 hectares of land, and there's already title on that 13,000. And once you buy 2,000 square meter, once you buy the 2,000 square meter, you want to have your own title out